Aloha everyone, it's Dr. Matt James here. I wanted to do a quick video. I got inspired by a bunch of questions that I got from students, and I wanted to put together a quick video to help answer some of these. First of all, I want to start off with, it's always been my goal to help people think more intelligently in their life, not tell them what to think. So this video is meant to help inspire you. I want to start off with a really simple question. Are you ready for empowerment? I want you to think about that for a moment. Are you ready as an individual to become more empowered? I know you're probably sitting there and you're like, well, yeah, of course I am. I want to be more empowered. I want to have an amazing career. I want to have a loving relationship. I want to have amazing health. Of course I want to be empowered. And yet I find so many people, I get to meet a few thousand people every year. I've worked with well over 100,000 people. And I meet some people that are truly not ready to be empowered. I know they think they are, and yet they haven't tackled two really big things that you need to handle right out of the gate if you want to be empowered. Okay, the first one is you need to be willing to give up the blame game. You need to be willing to give up that finger pointing where you're saying, it's not my fault, it's that person's fault over there. I could have had a great relationship with my kids, but I had a bad dad. Or I could have been so successful in my career, but every single boss that I've had has always tried to hold me down. I could have had that amazing, loving relationship, but my ex, blah, blah, blah. Look, I know we all go through horrible things. I have been through things in my life that helped me truly understand what's important in life. At the end of the day, some people find more comfort in the blame. Some people find more comfort in the blame because it's easier. It is. It's easier to point your finger at someone else and say, it's their fault. It's not mine. It's more comfortable in the moment, but it's not comfortable later on down in your life. It's not more comfortable when you're farther down that path. As you get older, if you spent your entire life in the blame game, you wake up one day and you realize all the things that you've missed out on. A person that wants to empower needs to be willing to give up the blame. They need to be willing to say, it's not anyone's fault, not even your own. Some people hear this and they go, so what, it's my fault. I need to, no. When you are empowered, the words fault and blame no longer have the same meaning that they used to. When you're empowered, you don't sit there going, whose fault is it? Is it my fault? Is it my mom's fault? Is it that person's fault over there? No, you take responsibility for your results. Because at the end of the day, only you can make yourself happy. At the end of the day, the gift that you've been given in this universe is that you have total control over your happiness. People want to be happy. So what brings in happiness? Getting a specific result. So I always tell my students, if you want to be happy, take one step back and look, what is the result that I need to achieve in order to have happiness in that area of my life? And it's your definition of results and happiness, not mine. I've been asked, I talk about being successful. I had someone raise their hand and say, how do you define success? And I said, I only define it for me. You have to determine what results empower you as an individual. So what will make you happy? Take one step back. That's the result that you want to go for. And true empowerment is giving up the blame game and saying, I'm going to be in charge of my results. The second one is something that I went on a father-daughter date last night. I went out with my girl. We had such an amazing conversation about this idea that there are so many different ways to experience the world around you. What is there, 7 billion people on the planet now? There's 7 billion different ways to experience reality. Yeah, no, there's an ocean down there. I'm at my place in Kona, and I can see the ocean down there. You take 4 people, stand them in front of the ocean. One person might be going, this is so beautiful. Next person might be going, just water. Next person might be just, when can I run in and just soak my feet in it? Last person might be sitting there going, I want to ride that wave over there. Yes, the ocean exists. Yes, the economy exists. Yes, your partner exists. How you interpret that reality is totally up to you. And you see, here's the deal. You take 2 kids growing up in the exact same household, an event occurs in front of them. One kid may be inspired and become a game changer. The other one may take that single event and say, this is the reason why everything in my life is going to be screwed up. I've seen it happen. Two brothers. It can be two sisters. It could be a brother and sister. It doesn't matter the combination. The point that I'm making is that there are so many different ways to view reality. Yes, negative things occur. My heart goes out to you. I mean, I know I've been face down on the path in my life. And in the moment, no, you don't want to hear how amazing it is and how beautiful things will be. You just want to get up, dust yourself off, and begin walking again. When I look back at those times where I've been face down in the dirt, when I look back at those moments, I wouldn't trade any of them in. They were some of the biggest life lessons that I ever achieved. So I said to my daughter last night, I said, the thing is, you get to choose how you interpret your reality. You can have a difficult situation, and in the moment, allow yourself to express those emotions. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you choose how you interpret it. You choose what you do with it. You choose how you experience it. And the only question I have is, are you experiencing reality in a way that helps to empower you and bring in happiness? Or are you doing the opposite? And if you're doing the opposite, yeah, there are steps to take. You got to be willing to let go of your baggage, have a clear intention of what you want, be able to take action and rethink problems. Fear is so huge, you know. People need to overcome their fear. I teach those things. I'm about to head to San Jose to go teach our practitioner training, share with people how to overcome their baggage, their obstacles and whatnot. You got to be willing, these two things that I'm talking about right now, you got to be willing to give up the blame game, and you have to begin to see the world as it truly is, a beautiful, magnificent experience. Some people can face beauty and still pull negative out of it. Some people can face negative and pull beauty out of it. Which one would you rather be? At the end of my life, I would rather be the one seeing the world as a beautiful place, having happiness in my life, and truly, truly experiencing love with individuals that I have a deep connection with. At the end of the day, those are the things that are important. Be willing to give up the blame game. Begin to look at your universe in a different way and take steps to get to that place of happiness and love. Hope this helps.